Let's see here. Okay, here we go. About to share some stuff with you guys today. Pause. Welcome to the call. This is a webinar. See if I can get you guys in here. Okay, cool. This is better. Okay, guys. So this is going to be a webinar today about how you can actually start a 30-day body transformation program. And I'm going to be going through some stuff for you guys today. My name is CJ, by the way. If you guys don't know me already, you guys will know me soon. And today we're going to talk about how you can actually start your own 30-day transformation program and what you need to start seeing results, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen with you guys. And for some of you guys who are already doing this, congratulations. If you're not doing this, then I highly suggest that you get started with this opportunity, because this is one of the best ways. And I'm going to be coaching you guys weekly. If you're not in the Facebook group, then you need to go ahead and get in the Facebook group for Mindset, Fitness, and Nutrition, so you guys can start learning how to, build your mindset, have the right nutrition program, and the fitness program that I have for you guys. Okay, so let's rumble and roll, baby. Let's get things started. Let's see here. Bam, from the beginning. Boom. Easy money. Okay, guys, here you go. So for all the day ones, welcome to the free body transformation and coaching program by your boy CJ Wiggum. And we're going to head and get started, okay? So real quick, before we get started with everything, I want to welcome you guys. If you're watching this call live, if you're on the Zoom, Facebook Live webinar, doesn't matter. The welcome introduction is your guys are being welcomed into the transformation coaching plan, okay? So I'm going to show you guys in this plan the opportunity to take full control of your body, your results, and your gains. How would it really feel to honestly know that you have full control of your body, the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it transforms, the way the outcome of it is? I'm very excited to share with you guys, because over a couple of years, I myself had that struggle of being able to maintain, maybe even grow muscle or even drop body fat. And I want to show you guys through the success how to actually do that, right? So my question to you is, do you have a true burning desire for specific results, but you might just not know how to get there? Maybe you need the guidance. Maybe you're having these mental barriers. Maybe you're having the physical limitations, right? Which we can definitely pass through all that. Maybe you just have an emotional tie, or maybe you're just connected to something that's causing you not to get there, right? Whatever it is, it could be considered as an excuse, and we can actually press forward from it, okay? So the biggest thing is, I'm very huge, if you guys know who I am, I'm very huge on cellular nutrition, right? Cellular nutrition is very big, because our body starts off as cells, right? And so what is cellular nutrition? The cellular nutrition helps to clean the body of cells of toxins, right? And it also keeps them active in order for the body to be able to absorb all the essential nutrients, not just some, but all the essential nutrients from food, supplements, and vitamins, right? So here's the thing. Not everybody is exposed to cellular nutrition. If that were the case, we'd be, especially in America, we would be living in a different, we'd be in a different scenario, right? But we're not. So you guys, I'm exposing the cellular nutrition. If you do know about it, then that's great. If you don't know about it, chances are you're most likely going to want to learn about this cellular nutrition I'm going to be showing you guys today with some of the products that we do have, okay? So if you guys, before we get started with everything else, if you guys haven't had your 3-day and 7 trial experience, you need to go ahead and get you some. I'll send you the website and the link on the bottom after this call, after this webinar, where you guys can get a 3-day experience and a 7-day experience on how to drop body fat, how to lose weight, how to actually kind of tone up your body and shred your body, okay? And everything's pretty simple. We have healthy meal replacement shakes. We have herbal teas. I love the herbal tea because it not only helps you as a weight loss enhancer, it gives you energy, it helps to detox, it helps stimulate your metabolism, which is huge, because a lot of times our metabolism runs slow. If you're not eating breakfast in the morning, the chances are your metabolism is very slow. And then, of course, we have a all-natural clean fat burner, with, again, a 7-day trial experience. You can drop body fat in 7 days. There's no caffeine. Everything is made of herbal components that allows you to eat the body fat and control your hunger. So for some of you guys who are looking to do the surgery, don't have to do it, right? Next level performance experience for you athletes out there, or for you guys that love to work out. We just came out with a new product called BCAA. I love BCAA because of the effects it does. It basically turns that switch on from rapid muscle growth. It gives you muscle endurance. It allows you to actually use maximum potential that you have in the gym for performance, right? So I take it before, during my exercise. Of course, I have a Rebuild Strength Shake, and what it does is it helps the recovery, right? If you guys want some of this, like I said, I'll leave the link on the bottom. You guys will actually have access to a free wellness profile. And then, of course, last but not least, I love the CR7. Why do I love the CR7 so much, and why do I recommend it so much? Well, point blank simple, because it has a components, an example given, the electrolytes, and slow-acting carbohydrates that will allow you to push through an exercise in the gym. I can't tell you how many times, guys, that I've helped my clients with these products, along with the training program and the game plan that we're going to be talking about today for the next 30 days, how you can actually maximize your results through clean, proper nutrition and the right training program. So if you haven't got these, then I'll leave the link below for you guys to actually get some. And I'll also be able to give you guys access to actually get some of these natural plant-based products for a discount too. By the way, for you guys who are trying to actually build lean muscle mass, these products also help too. So they can go in different segues in different ways, okay? So how do you set goals, right? So I think one of the biggest things is sometimes I talk to people a lot, right? And a lot of people are having problems setting goals. And so we're going to cover that, how to set a goal. What is a goal? How do you set it, right? The first thing you need is a vision. So what is your vision? You have to have a vision. Without vision, nothing could really happen. Everything goes down the drain, everything goes downhill. There is no planning without vision. You need vision to clarify where you're going and what you're trying to do. Your why is also important because, for instance, what is the reason why you're even on the call to gain weight or drop body fat in the first place? Why are you even trying to tone your body? Why are you trying to gain energy? What is so significant about you having to take this next step? Did the doctor tell you that you need to get healthy and get in shape? Or are you just tired of living in the same situation of just unhealthy eating, gluttony, whatever the case may be, and you need to break away from that? What is your why? Is it because your family passed away because of health issues and you said, look, I'm done, tired of it. I don't want this anymore. I want to be healthier, right? We're going to talk about the mindset. Mindset is huge, right? And for me and for all my clients and coaches that I talk to, mindset is one of the biggest things. There's 3 things that I talk about that is going to help you guys. It's not covered in this video, but I do want to share it with you guys, is having a spiritual, physical, and mental stability. You need to be strong spiritually. You need to be strong physically, and you need to be strong mentally. Well, why is that so important? Because you want your life to be in complete, total alignment. Typically, when we don't have our mindset or our spiritual life together, or in both in conjunction, it can cause our physical life to go down the drain too, without any purpose, right? We're going to talk about game plan, expectations, what to expect the first couple of days and weeks when you get started on the program and when you start your own 30-day transformation planning, right? Weight loss, weight gain, energy shred. How do you actually, I get a lot of people that say, well, I want to drop weight but build muscle. We're going to talk about those two. I think those are the biggest things that people might be confused about, is weight and muscle, right? Specifically how they say that. Foods and products. And then, of course, I want to show you guys some results and testimonials from the last couple of 30-day transformation programs that people have been able to get started on, but not only get started on, but have seen results in the first 30 days. They're still seeing results in the next 30, 60, 90 days, and they've been able to maintain and keep their results. So how would you feel if you were able to have access to that, which you guys do today? That's the goal. Okay, guys, so let's talk about vision, okay? When was the last time you actually tapped in to your 2019 year resolution, right? We go back to 2018, 2017, 16. For 2019, my New Year's resolution is I want to be able to drop body fat. I want to be able to look like this. I want a beach body. Well, guess what, guys? It's almost September. Where have you been this year? Okay. Even though it's September, we still have September, October, November, December. We still have 4 months to make a change, guys. That's a lot of time to make a difference. I understand that you might have been having a problem before, but now is a perfect time because 4 months, you can do a lot of good things. You can do a lot of great things in 4 months. That's the reason why we're starting off with a 30-day body transformation planning game plan. So you guys can actually see in the first 30 days what's possible and then what's possible after that, right? So where do you see yourself this year? It's very important that you write that down because if you don't see where you're at this year, how can you expect to see yourself, in the future, right? How can you expect to see your results if you don't see what it looks like now? What's the point of you trying to work hard to get there? You need to see what it looks like. Where do you see yourself now? CJ, I don't know what I look like right now. Well, then we need to figure out how you view yourself and how you see yourself. Are you satisfied? Are you happy or content? Are you complete with the results that you have now, right? If it's not good, let's change it. And we need to start being honest with ourselves. That's the biggest thing, is we need to start being honest with ourselves. Okay. How would it feel to reach your goals in half the time? I do want to say this. I'm not saying that if you want to lose weight or gain muscle that we're going to speed up the results. What I am saying is that it could be taking you longer, especially if you started from January to now and you're not seeing the maximum results, you're seeing minimum results. We can definitely kind of pick up some things just by game planning and having the vision and getting goal set and goal oriented. We can actually start to see results a bit faster. I have my clients and coaches who actually start seeing results within the first couple of weeks. And that's very huge because once we set forth vision and then goals, you actually start to see results because you're more focused in that area. What does your dream body look like? Now, I'm not saying that you're going to end up looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Beyonce. Not saying that. What I'm saying, though, is if you're having a struggle or a problem with your body and you know you need to gain some more muscle, you need to lose weight, then what would that look like for you? A dream body might not be, oh my gosh, I'm super, super, super swole with all these shreds. It could be, hey, you know what? I've always dreamed, I've always envisioned, I've always planned and desired to have a healthier body. And so a healthier body could look the way however you want it to look, right? A bigger, larger, more muscular body can be however you want it to look. See, nothing's impossible, right? Anything is possible. It just depends on where your belief is at and what the vision looks like for you. You can't beat yourself up and say it's not going to happen. As a man thinks, so he becomes. So if you start thinking that it'll never work out, it won't work out. If you start to believe that it actually can and will work out, through your thought process and taking action, it can and will happen. And then the last thing, guys, is your investment. Like my older brother said, everything is an investment, right? So how much are you really investing into your health and fitness? How much are you investing? Well, CJ, I don't want to invest right now because I don't think that it's the time to invest. I'll wait till September. I'll wait till October. And then we have this whole year where you have literally been waiting. And then we talk about, 2020, we're going to have New Year's resolutions. And let me tell you guys, that's going to be a hard thing to do because if you haven't been taking the opportunity now, what makes you think come around 2020, you're going to actually make a change? Well, I need to do this first. I need to do that first. Your body, your soul, and your spirit are the most important things that you have right now. You can lose your car, you can lose your house, right? We invest into trips, we invest into all these other things, but we're not investing into our spiritual and our physical health and our mental health, which is causing us to lag in all other areas in life. So how much are you willing to invest into reaching your results and goals right now, right? I think that's very huge. So the goal that I want to share with you guys, this is what I want to do. Okay, this is what me and my team want to do, is we want to help people around the world. That is huge. Yes, I cannot help you physically in person, but even though you're not in the same country as me, the same state as me, that does not mean I can't help you. In fact, I have a lot of online clients that I've been able to help successfully, through this coaching program. And not just that I was helping them, it's the fact that they were able to learn. Because once you're able to learn, you then can use that knowledge, and then you can use that to better yourself and even better the next person. You now know for yourself what it took for you to become successful, right? Getting healthy. Why is it so important to get healthy? Again, you can have the best body in the world, but if your mindset and your spiritual life isn't together, you're not satisfied with your body, right? So we need to get healthy in all areas. This is very important that we get healthy in all areas of life and in all aspects, right? If you guys want to gain some serious muscle, we're going to talk about that today. I love putting on lean muscle mass. If you guys want to lose some serious weight, let's talk about it. I love to drop body fat, right? My body fat has been down 25%, and I've kept it off for 3+ years. If you guys want to shred those bodies like crazy, having a beach body all throughout the year, 365 days. CJ, is it possible to shred the body like crazy and maintain that 365 days a year? It definitely is. In fact, I'm going to show you guys how it's very possible to keep that structure, to keep that foundation, and to make sure you guys are maintaining your results, okay? And the biggest thing that I tell people is you need to feed the body all the nutrition that it needs. You need to feed your mind all the nutrition it needs. You need to feed your spirit all the nutrition that is needed in the simplest way while building, right? Building for yourself, building for the future, right? I want to help build an empire, a community of people who, hey, you know what? We're actually dabbling in the same thing. We're dabbling in the same thing, right? The same common goals. CJ, I want a healthier body. I want to live a healthier spiritual life. I want to live a healthier mental life. All these things come together. And if you think about it, if you're actually around, they say if you're around the same people, and you're hanging around the same people, that's who you become. So can you imagine the next couple of weeks, you're around people who have the mindset that you're looking for, the spiritual life that you're looking for, and the physical aspect that comes all together, right? That's the vision that I and the team are forecasting and portraying, right? And so, another thing that I want to talk about before we go to the next slide is I love to educate people when it comes to the basics. Why is the basics so important? Well, the biggest thing about the basics is that you'll never steer wrong if you have the basics. If you stick with the priorities, if you stick with the small things, if you stick with the fundamentals, the principles, right? So often we can get we can get off track and say, oh, well, this looks nice, so I'm going to stop what I'm doing here and continue doing this. And in all reality, guys, it's really about being consistent. Having that foundation will allow you to be consistent. If you're just doing the basics every single day, it's just eating clean, taking care of your mindset, making sure that you guys are really putting a lot of healthy things into your body, the outcome will come, right? So why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to gain lean muscle? And why do you need more energy? I mean, why? Do you sit at the desk job all day? Is that why? Are you trying to keep up with your family? Is that why? Doctors saying that you're going to pass away in a few years because of your health. What is it that you need? Are you tired of waking up in the mornings and you're not there yet, right? What is so significant about the number tied to your weight loss, weight gain, body shred results? I think this is very important because when I first had an online coach, he asked me the same thing, is why. I know I'm asking you guys all these questions, but it's getting you to think about why you want to actually do this. Why do you even care or bother to care about the results you want? Where did it come from, right? Why do you even want to start in the first place? I mean, is it because you saw somebody, you said, I need to look like that? Did somebody else's results inspire you? Or were you just triggered by this opportunity and you say, hey, you know what? I think this is the time for me to actually step up and start making a change, right? And so I always ask people why. That's what's going to start the process off a lot stronger and build the momentum is why. What makes this opportunity so important for you? I know a lot of people are going from different nutrition companies, training gyms, all these things, but this opportunity, why do you believe it's so important to you? Why do you think that the opportunity to get healthy, why do you think the opportunity to change your life, why do you think the opportunity to actually feel better, look better, have better sleep, have better mental clarity, have more muscle structure? Why? What's so important about this? What is it that it's a want and it is a need. So why do you need this? Why do you want this? And then really, what are you waiting for? Why are you even waiting to get started, right? Well, CJ, I'm going through some stuff right now, so I'm going to start in September. I understand you're going through some stuff right now. Everybody goes through things. Well, CJ, you don't understand. And that's perfectly fine. Everybody is doing whatever they're trying to do to survive. But at the end of the day, guys, life just keeps moving forward. We just keep, and as life moves forward, it will not wait for you. And in fact, it seems as if time is moving by faster. The economy is changing, right? And you're still in the same position. So you can sit here and say, well, CJ, I'm going through this right now. 10 years later, you're getting unhealthier every single day, when in all reality, all you have to do is say yes to change your life. And when you say yes, everything else around you will begin to change. You cannot expect things to change when you have the same habits. That's why this is so important to take now, because you're changing a habit. You're changing a lifestyle. And when you change something like this, right, other things around you start to change. This is a priority, right? You have to see this as a priority. You have to see this as a need. A poor mindset equals poor results. If I were you, I'd write that down and I'd put it on your wall. This goes back to a famous Bible verse that I talk about, or I read, and it says, as a man thinks, so he becomes. So if you have a poor mindset, if you think poorly, you will get poor results. If you think that you'll never make it, you're not going to make it. If you think that you don't deserve it, then you don't deserve it, right? And so it's your mindset. When I went on the cruise, I said, man, this is crazy how this is all happening. But the mindset wasn't, oh man, I didn't work hard enough that I didn't deserve it. I said, you know what? I'm just so grateful for this opportunity that I'm going to make the best out of it, right? And so it was the best. I've never been on a cruise before. I could have easily said, you know what? This is something that I really don't care much about because of blah, 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 blah. But the mindset was different, right? Some excuses that I hear from a lot of people, guys, and let's just narrow down some of these excuses. I think this is very important to know because excuses is what stops us from reaching our goals. CJ, I don't have the time. CJ, this is not for me. CJ, I don't think that I have the money. CJ, it's not for my body type. Coach, I'm not tall enough. I'm not slim enough. Coach, I need the body frame. I wasn't born for this, right? Coach, I have a job and kids. And so we have all these excuses that will stop us from taking care of our main priority, our mental, physical, and spiritual life. And because we put that in the back burner, things begin to get harder in life. You can't keep up with your kids because you're not making the time, right? It's not for you because you believe it's not for you, right? This is for everyone. It's not just for people who just say, oh, you know what, I was born with this, right? Everybody has an opportunity. If you're on this call, this is your opportunity, right? If you have a job, how do you expect to stay at your job and get benefits if you're not even healthy? How do you expect to take care of your kids and you're not healthy, right? 18 years go by and you're about to pass away because for 18 years you couldn't even take care of yourself. And now how do you think your kids are going to live with that? Because you didn't take care of yourself and, now they don't have something to fall on or look forward to because you didn't take care of yourself. And then now they don't know how to take care of themselves either, right? So it's very important for you to take care of yourself because that also puts you in a position to be an example and show others how to do it, especially for your parents, right? You always have to believe in the process. Well, CJ, I don't feel like this is working right now because of X, Y, and Z. I understand that, but you have to believe in the process or it will not work. If you do not believe because the first 5 days you're not liking your results, then guys, we need to change some things, right? We need to change the way we are thinking about this 30-day transformation program because in 30 days, you're going all in. There is no, okay, I'm going to take a week off and start right back because if you take that week off, you have to start all over again. 30 days are going to be consistent. That's why I have you guys in the Mindset, Fitness, and Nutrition Facebook community so that you guys can stay motivated in those areas. And if you're missing something, I'm there to kind of help fill in that gap for you guys, right? And so we always got to make sure that our mindset is where it's at. It's not me going to the gym or me it's your mindset, right? It's definitely your mindset. Results don't come from the best coach. It doesn't come from the best program, the best templates, but simply from the effort, dedication, discipline, and consistency that you have to bring to the table. So this is not a sprinting race. You cannot sprint your way through this program. You cannot sprint your way through. You cannot say, well, if I hear people all the time say this, if I had a better coach, if I had a better nutrition program, if I had a better meal plan, then I'd get started. Well, in all honesty, it doesn't matter if you have it because if you don't have the right mindset and you don't even get started in the first place, that amazing program is just going to sit there. The program is not going to kick you into gear. You have to be able to be ready to be kicked into gear with the program that's going to be given into you, right? And it must happen every single day. Guys, this is very important with your mental, spiritual, and physical life. You have to be disciplined and dedicated. This is an everyday thing. That's the reason why, yes, we're starting off with a 30-day transformation program, but after the 30 days, you're going to continue seeing more results. And that's where we start to create the lifestyle. So 30 days, we're creating this habit, right? It's not anybody's fault. Definitely not your mother's, your coach's, or your dog's fault, right? Everything that you're doing is a reflection of you. So you can't say, well, my dog, has stopped me from watching this opportunity video because your dog has nothing to do with this video. Well, my mom said that I can't go out late at night, so I couldn't walk to the library. Well, you have a cell phone and you use your cell phone to watch YouTube videos and TV. So this is an opportunity. Well, CJ, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed at 7. I don't have the time. Hey, that's okay. That's why I'm posting this video into the Facebook community so that you can make the time to watch the video. It's not going to be that long, it will always end on your terms. What does that mean? CJ, I didn't cause this car accident. Well, that's true, but you do have to play a role in it because if you didn't leave your house, you wouldn't have gotten into a car accident, right? I know this sounds crazy. I know this sounds like, trash talk or just nonsense, but it's true. It's true, you could have made the decision to stay home, and then you might have not, you might not have gotten in trouble with the cops, or you might not have got caught up in a situation with that other person that's dealing with drugs. I mean, it always will result in you, right? So that's very important to know. Now, this is going to make you uncomfortable. I'm telling you to get uncomfortable to see results, but this is going to make you uncomfortable. Some of you guys won't like what I'm saying. That's okay, because it goes against your own philosophy of trying to get results, which may not be working, right? If it works, you might not be getting uncomfortable from this call. You might be agreeing with me. But if you have not been working and seeing results, you might get uncomfortable. In fact, if you're not getting uncomfortable, I'm not doing my job. And I see a lot of people straddling the fence, right? What happens when you straddle the fence? Well, you're either hot or cold, you're lukewarm, you're not going to get results, right? I hear a lot of people say, well, let's try it this way. I'm going to try this for 30 days. I'm going to try that for 30 days. I'm going to try all this stuff. Trial and error is one of the worst things you'd have to go through. And if you speak to a lot of successful people, they will tell you, you don't want to go through a lot of trial and error. You're wasting time. In fact, trial and error is actually what holds us back. And that's why we don't have results, because we think we know it all and we don't. And that's why we need a game plan or a structure. CJ, I can do it on my own. That's fine, but how long can you do it on your own? Right? Consistently. Let's be honest. Be honest. How long can you do it on your own consistently and get consistent results? If you can do it on your own for a whole year, then maybe this call doesn't pertain to you, right? This call is for people who need the motivation, who need the help to stay on track. If you're able to stay on track by yourself for a whole year and get the results you need and stay consistent, hey, I'm applauding you. I'm not saying that it's impossible. But what I am saying is that I do see a lot of people who try to do it on their own and they struggle, right? Because we're not designed to do things on our own, right? Last but not least, I think this is the biggest thing, because a lot of people like to trash talk. You need to avoid the haters, the naysayers, the critics, the people who aren't even trying to invest into you, who are trying to pour into you. Those are the people who don't care. They're always telling you what you're doing wrong, but they're not trying to tell you how to actually fix it. That in itself, my friend, is a problem in all three aspects of life, whether it's your mental, physical, or spiritual life. Those are all aspects. You need to avoid those type of people, okay? And hopefully you guys are getting something out of this, okay? The 5 steps to developing mental success, okay? So here's the thing, right? Thoughts. Everybody has a thought, okay? And although thoughts come into our head, we do have the opportunity to actually change our thoughts, right? So it's called intentional thinking, right? Where do your thoughts go? Is it in a negative, position, or is it in a positive target, right? You need to take action. I'm huge on personal development, devotion, things like that every single morning, because my intentional thinking is, hey, I need to discipline my mind to read this devotion. I need to discipline my mind to actually start getting into the habit of listening to personal development, where my blind spots, I cannot see beyond my blind spots, but with this devotion and this personal development, I can see around it, right? And I can actually see through certain things now. And so now this is where the mental vitamins come in, and now you're building the mental portion, and now you're going to be able to be successful mentally, right? So we start taking action. Taking action is what makes the whole table turn around. Now, when we're taking action in these next 30 days, you're going to create a different habit, right? So now within these 30 days, 21, 30 days, you have a different habit. Now you're living the lifestyle that you need to live, because you successfully changed your thought process and your mental intentional thinking, the way you do things, right? The way you think about things, because as a man thinks, so he becomes. As you start to change your thoughts, intentional thinking, you start taking action, you create the habits and the lifestyle. Well, CJ, how do I change my thoughts? Well, let me ask you this. What are you listening to? What are you looking at? Right? A lot of times we're watching TV and those bring on thoughts, imagery. Do you need to watch TV then, if that's what's going to corrupt your mind? The music you listen to. I know a lot of people say, oh, see, it's just music. I know it's just music, but it's just music that changes your thoughts. Why are you thinking about, eating the way you're eating? Why are you thinking about going and stealing? Why are you thinking about these things, right? Is it the music you're listening to? Music is a huge influence, guys. It's so huge. Your thoughts can come from what you put in your ear, gossiping. You need to let that go. If you hear a lot of people gossip, you need to let that go. That's just going to kill your thought process, okay? Well, see, I'm not talking about them. I understand that, but you're listening to them, and it's going into your ear. Now you're thinking about the gossiping yourself, okay? There's 5 steps to developing mental success. Okay, so, and this is also good for people who are trying to build their spiritual aspect in life, right? If you guys are trying to build your spiritual aspect, we all know that you need to take captive of your thoughts every single day, and you need to renew your mind daily, right? For people who want to change the physical aspect, it's, hey, I not only need to hit the gym, but what am I eating? You need to think about what you're eating. If you're on TV and you're seeing all these nasty fast foods, cut it out. You need to put yourself in a position where you're actually getting healthier. You know, you get healthier mindset and mental vitamins. None of that trash, guy. That's not going to help you at all. You know, mindset tools, we just talked about it. Mental vitamins, blind spot exposures, you know, personal development, devotions every single morning. It must be done every single day, guys. Every single day counts. Do not let go of these foundational fundamental principles. If you let go of them, you're going to lose everything. How do I know? It's happened to me. I've done it myself multiple times. I'm just sharing experience with you guys so that you guys will be set the proper way to actually start seeing results, right? And what goes in must come out. We all know that what goes in must come out, right? So this is something that you need to apply your life to, is whatever you put in your body, that's what comes out. If you put in junk in your body, junk comes out of your body. If you're putting clean things in your body, clean things come out of your body. If you're putting in, you know, healthy things, then you'll bear healthy fruit. If you're not, guys, you're not going to bear any fruit at all, right? That's the biggest thing about it. And so mind, body, soul, and spirit is the 4 things that I focus on the most, right? Really the pillar to an all-around prospering and successful person is having all of these in alignment and where you place them. That's very important. Who you place them with, right? Some expectations and game planning, okay? So, you know, it's not easy to game plan if you don't know where you're going or what you're trying to do or where your vision is at, which that's the reason why we talked about the vision. And we need to balance the following. We need to balance your macronutrients and micronutrients, which everybody should know about. If you don't know about that, then guess what? We'll talk about that and you'll learn about that, okay? Your phytonutrients and your bionutrients. Now we're talking at a deeper level where we're taking care of the cells, we're taking care of the skin, everything that lies underneath. You know, the little portions of food breakdown. All of that is so important for you to reach your goals. It's more than just saying, I'm going to eat chicken breast, broccoli, and rice, CJ, and that's it. It's way more than that. We're missing so much in this world. I believe that we have so much that we're missing out in this world that applies to more than just chicken, broccoli, brown rice, sweet potatoes, quinoa. There's so much more out there, guys, that we haven't been exposed to. If you guys have never traveled before, then this probably won't even apply to this. You probably won't understand this anyways, because a lot of different countries actually, they have a different macronutrient, a different micronutrient. They have different phytonutrients that we don't have here. How amazing would it be if you had access to all of these at one time? You can do that. You can definitely do that, right? So how do you start to lose weight? How do you start to gain weight? How do you shred the body, and how do you actually gain more energy? I want to start with the energy first, because it's something that people tend to forget. You might be forgetting to do this, most likely if you don't have energy, is you're lacking vitamins and minerals. Well, CJ, I take 1-a-day vitamins. You're still lacking if you still don't have the energy, right? You might not be having all the vitamins and minerals, and it might not be, you know, water soluble, where it's not dissolving in your body, and so you're not really taking in all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients, right? Weight loss. How do you lose weight? Well, it's simple, guys. If you're at a caloric deficit, meaning that you're eating less calories than your body burns throughout the day, which is called the metabolic resting stage, then you're going to lose weight, right? However, here is the thing. You cannot be eating, if your body burns 2,000 calories and you're eating, you know, from 2,000 calories of chocolate, right, to 200 calories of chocolate, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Well, CJ, I just want to get rid of the weight. Well, I understand you want to get rid of the weight, but there is a healthier approach. So if my clients are losing weight at a healthier approach, meaning they're getting healthier and losing weight, as opposed to somebody who just wants to lose weight and keep it off, that's something that we need to talk about, you know, because you want to be able to maintain that weight and keep it off the whole time. Weight gain, caloric increase. So if your metabolic resting stage is at 2,000, you're eating 2,500, you're going to gain weight, right? Full body shred. I hear a lot of people say, well, CJ, I gotta lose the weight, then gain the muscle first, right? Let me explain this to you guys. There is in fact 3 of 6 ways that you're holding the weight. You have water weight, body fat, and muscle, right? So now you know that your weight is essentially starting off with your body fat, muscle, and water. If somebody comes to me and says, CJ, I want to lose weight, well, what if you lose all your weight and it's muscle weight, and then you want to gain muscle again? You're defeating the purpose. You've lost all this muscle weight just to try to put it back on, right? Or you want to lose weight just so you can look better, and you've lost no body fat. You've just dehydrated yourself, right? 70% of your body is water weight. And so you have to remember that, right? You don't want to drain your body of water. You'll be dehydrated. And so this is very important, that you want to lower the fats and carbs and up the protein content if you want to shred your body, okay? Huge, huge, huge. Meal builders. Once you get started, right, you need a meal builder. Well, the good thing about this is that for my clients, when they do get started on a 30-day transformation program, I give them a meal builder. I give them a workout template, right, which we'll talk about in a few. The meal builder is you need your healthy lean meats and selective choices, meaning like lamb. I'm not really big on steak. I'm more like lean on turkey, seafoods, fish, things like that, poultry, chicken, healthy carbs. In fact, see, a lot of people, they're cutting away carbs. I do want to say this, guys. You need every nutritional component, even if you want to lose weight. My clients lose weight and taking carbs every single day. And they have no problem. They have no problem whatsoever, right? It's the foods we're eating now that are causing problems. You know, you have carbs through vegetables, you have carbs through plants, you have carbs through, you know, a whole different variety that my clients and you will be able to receive also yourself, you know? And so we need to talk about what are healthier options for carbohydrates, okay? Fiber contents. Fiber is actually carbohydrate. Fiber is what keeps you regular, right? And so how do we intake more fiber? What's through the foods and the supplements and the supplementation we're going to be talking about today, right? Healthy fats and seasonings, guys. Fats actually help, and we're going to talk about this in a few, why fats are so important. You don't want a lot of fats, but you still want fats, okay? So what is a protein? A protein, which everyone talks about, is a building block for lean muscle, muscle mass, healthy muscle, and healthy functioning body. Ladies, you need protein. CJ, I don't want to build bulky muscle. Ladies, you need protein. If you do not have protein, you have muscle atrophy. What is muscle atrophy? Your muscles deteriorate. You don't have any muscle. That's not good for you because now your body doesn't have structure. Well, CJ, I don't want to look all shredded. Ladies, I understand that. But you need protein. If you do not have protein, what is your body really running on? Right? Your body cannot just run off of fats. It cannot run off just carbs. Every little component in your body is made up of proteins. You need protein for a functional lifestyle. Anything outside of that is a different story. Carbs. Carbs help to fuel the brain, kidneys, heart muscle, and central nervous system, right? And like we said before, fiber is also a carb that keeps you full and balanced cholesterol levels. So if you guys are having cholesterol levels, you can see that the right healthy carb choices are going to help you with that through fiber, okay? Now, what is the central nervous system, guys? And we'll talk about that in a short term. Well, I like to think of central nervous system, the CNS. When I work out, the central nervous system, it helps with your reaction and your output, right? So you may have a slower reaction, slower output because you're not taking enough carbs. Fats. Fats help absorb nutrients and vitamins, certain nutrients and vitamins, but they also give your body cells, structure, and optimum brain, heart, and nervous function, okay? So if you're not taking the right healthy fats, you're probably lacking in, if not one of these, all of these aspects. You guys see now why it's important to have your protein, carbs, and fats, which is a part of your what? Your macronutrients, sorry. Your macronutrients, okay? So here's what one of the two meal builders look like for the clients, and it's gonna look like for you also once you get started. The meal builder is you have a vegetarian meal builder and you have a regular day-to-day meal builder. The only difference is with the meal builder, guys, you actually have one where it's full of, you know, plants, fruits, and vegetables, more so than the meats, okay? Everything else is just about the same as far as the carbs, you know, the vegetables, you know, which is your fiber, a little bit of fiber content. You guys have your healthy fat flavors, and you have your healthy seasoning. This is just a breakdown of your meal builder. So when you have a grocery list, which you will receive when you get started, then you'll actually understand, okay, you know what? I know how to eat healthy now. I know how to portion out what I need. Whether you want to gain weight, lose weight, build extra muscle, shred your body, okay? So this is probably the best part on the call, because results do not lie. So in the past couple of 30-day body transformation programs, this is free information that will give you guys the kickstart. So look at these results, okay? Look at this. This is, I mean, guys, you can see it for yourself, right? This is huge. This is amazing, okay? This is me. These are my results. Okay. I used to be a former athlete, right? I'm still an athlete. Trained with NFL collegiate athletes, ran track, competed with professional powerlifters. The list can go on and on, okay? This is Rhea, a friend of mine. Look at this. And this hasn't even been 90 days. This is within the 30-day process, guys. You see why 30 days can be a huge difference? Look at that. That's just simply amazing. A year down 113 pounds. Wow. Wow. Just wow. And I'm so excited when I see people's results because it really shows the dedication. A year is a long time. We talk about a New Year's resolution and the consistency. It's a long time. Can you be consistent by yourself? I don't know. That's what I'm here for, though, to help you guys to stay consistent, right? Bam! Half the person. And some of these people are actually making extra income while dropping this body fat, while losing weight, while gaining muscle, while reaching their goals. What can an extra $500 do for you? Look at this. It's just half the person. Stomach is snatched. Ladies, look at this. Fellas, look at this. This is make a big difference. Wow. Okay. You guys like bodybuilding and physique competition? There you go. Okay. The results don't lie, guys. Dedication, hard work, effort, consistency, discipline. Key. Okay. You guys have what it takes. This is the key right here. Nutrition is huge. That's 80% of your results. You guys can already see how this nutrition has been helping people, right? So when you have a game plan, a vision, the mindset is right, and you have the tools you need, look at how much this can actually change a person. What's stopping you from getting your results today, right? What is really stopping you from getting your results today? So I wanted to share that with you guys because I believe that you have what it takes to reach your goals. I believe that, and let me stop the screen share for a second. Stop the share. There we go. I believe you guys have what it takes to reach your goals, okay? What I'm going to do after this call is I'm going to do a call to action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead in the link below. I'm going to drop the link where you guys can get a free wellness profile. We can do a game plan. I'll give you a phone call, and you guys can actually start seeing results in the first couple of weeks. Let's start building the habits. Let's start building a lifestyle. If you guys aren't in the Facebook community chat, get added in there so I give you guys weekly fitness, nutrition, and mindset tips and tools. If you guys are already plugged, let's get started today. It's your boy CJ. I want to share this opportunity with you guys. Let's get it. Have a good one.